Howdy, Butter Pecan. Howdy, 50. Good evening, Tin Man. I forgot the space. I'm like, oh no, did this bot break again? Been messing with fuel fittings and think I need to tear apart my shop furnace some more. It's noisy. A little bit of air getting in there. Pump motor vanes or the coupler might be getting weak. Big problems. I think for next month, I might start making some adjustments to the goals and start doing like battle pass giveaways on matching the goals. I'll have to see. I have to take a look at that and see how that shapes out. Well, that is something that I would love to be able to do. It's a Gorn day today? Oh no. Are we obligated to the Gorn? I haven't looked yet. I did some buildings earlier today. Did the War Room. V'ger, the V'ger events. I collected my Syndicate Pass finally, since that was complete and that's ending today. I needed to do Wave Defense tonight. We have Outpost. We have the Outpost Pass starting today. Done with the V'ger hostels? Nice. Might have been Gorn night last night. I might get the elite track on this one. I really like the Outpost refinery and rewards. And that Sigma stuff is kind of valuable. It's not a lot of Outpost control cores though. Cisco skill points are good. Like, just a lot of good stuff on the free track for sure. I think if that was close to getting me... If this had plunder... If this had plunder down here, I probably would. Outpost is just killing hostiles. Oh. Nice. I was starting to wonder if they were going to make us do the Outpost starting today, because I was like... When we were looking at the schedule last night, it said Thursday. Okay. It's kind of like it was during the month where you get bonus points while holding a outpost. So it's going to be 50 hostiles at my level. Which is fine because I'm going to be doing that anyways. Yeah, commons and not enough rares. Yeah, I was noticing that wasn't quite lining up right. $70 hostiles for it. The Crucible of War continues from yesterday. Doesn't look like it changed rewards at all. Didn't change requirements, okay. That was pretty easy to complete yesterday. Not as easy as I'm used to, but... Alright, Fleet Commander's Elevation Leaderboard. There was one person on it yesterday. There's 11 on it today. Top 10 leaderboard. Excelsior events. So there's an Excelsior hunt. Destroy V'ger fighters with the Excelsior. So we're gonna have to aim for 61s to get the most points. And then there's upgrading. Research and ship parts. That's another top 10 leaderboard. That's another 2-day one. So can wait that one out to see how that falls. Vengeance is back up. So we also get points for scoring or for spending Excelsior ship parts there and research materials. I'll probably go in on this if I can make enough points. I don't want to spend G6 materials, but if I got enough research points or something, I'll go in on that. Tech Tuesday, so we do Q's trials. Forbidden tech upgrades. I saw that earlier today at lunch. Limited artifact hunt. I've got the quantum slipstream unlocked. I need to upgrade quantum slipstream. I don't remember who all has the I don't remember who all has the efficiencies for the upgrades on Forbidden Tech. I know like Sloan, what, 7? Lorca? Sloan and Lorca. That's commander upgrades. That's artifacts. That's tech. Maybe Locutus. I don't even think like Forbidden Tech was a thing with like Kirk and Spock and stuff. Yeah, I think Sloan is the only one that I really need. That's PvP stuff. So I'll swap out 7. That's tier up. I just don't remember if any of that stuff is selectable. That's the upgrades, that's the tier up. Well, I think Lorca would be the bigger one, no? Maybe, probably. As far as percentage-wise goes. Being as we have a good opportunity to do that event, let's try to max this. Get what we can there. I don't remember if I have anything else that's left to unlock for that. Tantalus Field. Ooh, there's more officer stats there. I missed that one. Is he maxed? I don't know if I have him maxed. He is maxed. I don't know if that does anything for the leaderboard, but it was really good stuff to spend. Puts me in 7th. Makes me feel a little better about it. I don't know how far I can take the quantum slipstream. But if I can get it to do the shield HP, I can probably take him. I can probably take Kim out of the lower deck slot. I think that would be a big help because then I can do a little more damage. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get there. I don't have a lot of the tier up catalyst. I didn't see how much percent that the disco needs to get to the 73 systems. I want to say it was like 14% or something. Oh, we're already out of shit. Tier 3, man. I need tier up catalyst so bad. I feel like I'm missing a sourcing opportunity. Like, I'm always so low on tier up catalyst that I feel like I'm not collecting it somewhere that I should be. It would be the first time that I found out that this is happening. Because everything in aggregation was for prototype tech, I'm pretty sure. No, there is regular tier up catalyst there too. I'm at the max rods. But in the end, it doesn't really matter. I'm doing good on the common stuff. Uh-huh, 37k is a lot. I'm low on all the transigen. Dude, already? This loop is almost impossible to keep up with. I'm doing double pulls. I'm getting tier catalyst here too. That needs to be switched to double pull. Was that an exchange or was that just that is an exchange. I don't need... Do I need District 56 mirror fragments?
Here's a thought for someone. If aliens exist, I hope they bring snacks. After all, intergalactic travel must work up quite the appetite, right? Imagine trying to impress them with your Earth cuisine, only to realize they prefer gummy asteroids.
I thought it said gummy asteroids. Gourmet asteroids. It's all possible. We don't know what the diets of aliens will be like. That's for damn sure. No, it's in your universe. Okay. Alien diet is humans. It's a very good chance. Good evening, Omega. How you doing tonight? I mean, it'd almost be a shame if they came this far and not for dietary things. Hi, Big Booty. You're welcome. I always like to be able to help wherever I can. I'm not the same wealth of information that you might find in some streams, but between myself and the community, there's knowledge around. That's for sure. Okay. Got all that stuff set. So what do we have for V'ger today? Today should be... Oh, is that what we meant by today's Gorn Day? Is that what today meant Gorn Day was? That's what Gorn Day meant. I got it now. I should actually send that out. My name is Inigo Montoya. My daughter sells Girl Scout cookies. Prepare to buy. Not all knowledge in other streams is very good. I understand that too, I guess. I mean, some people are strictly about entertainment and, you know, like that's their thing. That's their shtick. Okay, I feel like I need to set this out since I'm almost out of Epic Transigen, apparently. I feel like I had pretty much all of day of yesterday doing Transigen mining. I might actually have to start focusing strictly on Transigen and not doing the Suliban with them. Maybe even going up to the bigger systems for bigger nodes, faster nodes. I don't think they get any bigger than the 10 millions. Samosas and Thin Mints. I definitely fuck with some Thin Mints, that's for damn sure. Alright, I'm gonna send at least one ship out for doing rare Transigen. I'm gonna save a second ship to do Excelsior for the VGR hostels. Had to come to the side and switch to my tablet. It's freezing out. Yeah, that should be only a few more days of that cold weather. I know we're getting towards the end of our cold snap, and it's getting back to seasonal. Like next week? 10 mil are the biggest epic transition nodes in their systems other than 0. I kind of figured as much. Outdoor computer, that'd be kind of fun. Like, it'd have been kind of cool if you could have, like, repurposed some of the red boxes before they started taking them out of all the places. I need to get ship A out of here. And then on the work crews, I can change over for Excelsior. My phone. I went out to have a nightly cigar, but it's so cold breathing was giving me a headache. What do we have for upgrade here? Well, I can do like one component. That's not enough points to make any difference. I feel like Sulu wouldn't be bad. What is the scoring mechanic on these things? I forget which one this is. Isolatic damage. If this was the Apex barrier one, he'd probably be really good for that, because that's extra Apex barrier. Alright, so that's isolatic damage against armadas and invading entities, and she does PvP. My Selkie died. No, group. I'm sorry for your Selkie. Thank you, Ryan. How are you doing tonight, Ryan? Just max the Revenant. That's awesome. Just in time for the next quota, so you can start the the scoring loop for the scrapping. Everybody's got to do it at least once, I think. Because it's a really good scoring mechanism. It sucks for doing all the upgrades, but it's a really good scoring mechanism. $129 NX01 tokens. Going to go grind that one. That's a lot of tokens. I need to pay more attention to that loop too. Well, actually I don't have to anymore. I don't know why I'm not doing this by alphabet. I shouldn't need Apex Barrier. But if I can lay down Isolytic, invading entities, critical damage translates to Isolytic. Increases all armadas and invading entities base mitigation. It's Apex Barrier again. Data does Isolytic. He might be the only other officer that I have available that does Isolytic boost. Everybody else is out on assignments. What is S&W to praying? She might not be a bad one to throw up there. I don't think any of the other S&W ones would be useful. That's damage. Ooh, Giorgio's Shred. Giorgio's Shred might be a good one. I feel that Anti-Troy would probably be better than her. Chap will be better than him. I think that's probably a decent setup. At least for doing 61s. Just boarded and stuck. Well, I mean, it's good to get ahead. I actually went up and collected bounties on Saturday just because I was getting so close to maxing out pick Q. So I was out trying to collect every little bit of opportunity I could get to get some epic X board credits. I think I might have been a little bit close on one of the uncommon assignments too. Okay, let's see how this does against the V'ger fighters. I don't know if I've faced Gorn with the upgraded stuff. I probably need to put Anorax on the ship, to be honest. Yeah, I'll probably have to put Anorax on. Do Loot Crew. Yeah, when I was doing the bounties, I was doing Anorax with full synergy. Yeah, Anorax Janeway Doctor would definitely be a good way to get some extra mitigation and lay down Isolytic. I don't know if I'll need... Ooh, that did not work at all. Oh no, the Selkie dies again. I need to rethink all my crews right now. All right. So I'm not maintaining shields on the Crenshaw, which is why that was failing. And I didn't maintain shields. Didn't maintain shields on the Excelsior either. This may be an either or situation for me. I don't remember what the really good punch-up crew was. For the Excelsior, at least. I was like... Was it Pike, Moreau, Eurydice? I think it was Pike, Moreau, Eurydice. Because Pike still works up to 60... Well, works up to 71. I remember it was Eurydice on the side. I just don't remember what the other officer was. But I think this one makes sense. Because that should boost her percent chance of healing shields. She's on away team assignments. We'll need to speed that up. Yeah, because that gets her up to like 100% shield recharge. That would probably require burning. I'm assuming Neelix is on ship A, yes. How many rounds did this fight go? That's 40 rounds. So I want Neelix. I think I'm probably still gonna need Seska. I think I'm probably gonna need Seska to maintain shields. I'm lost again. Where's V'ger space? How did I go around it? Actually, I should take Chapel off of here. Oh, Pelia. That's why that one went so bad. That's why that battle went so bad. I put Pelia below deck. So that just gives them all the power in the world. I assume that still applies against the V'ger fighters. Officially finished the Q trials. Nice. Discord. That like it actually made it to like the official green sheet. He did Pike Suit or Eurydice. I knew I was off on the third officer. I just couldn't think of why. Thank you for putting that in there. Ordered pizzas will be bouncing soon. Pizza always sounds so good. Oh, that didn't actually finish. It should still have the same effect, I would think. This should still be an effective crew because it's taking care of most of what I was doing. So I think Moreau should work and decrease the or what, increase the mitigation, decrease their piercing, whatever. Well, it worked. I should probably go back to that Chang crew, honestly. I make it from scratch 90% of the time. Just a bad week at work and tired. I swear they're trying to kill me. Yeah, I hate weeks like that. I usually make it from scratch too. Like a lot of times I'll cheat and I'll purchase the dough at the deli. Like that's usually my shortcut that I'll take. Because at that point, it's just a little bit more work than doing a frozen one, honestly. I know the dough is easy too, but that takes more time for more preparation, I guess. You can do it like a day ahead of time or whatever. Oh, I hate when those hostiles spawn out. Am I getting the isolytic damage at least? I got the isolytic damage. So I'll just take one more haul of these. I was falling asleep at second coffee. Dude, I made the mistake of, like, starting work without my cup of coffee in hand this morning. Like, I sat down at the computer and started taking care of stuff, and next thing you know, it was like an hour later, and I'm like, why the fuck am I working without coffee in my system right now? Because this is getting bad. I did the same thing at lunch too, though. I picked up the phone when a customer called, like right when I was getting ready to go to lunch, and that turned into like an hour and a half conversation. Dragged all over the hangar today. You got a little bit worse because yours is a lot of physical labor. Mine's just mental stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna try this with Chang again. Because Chang should work decently at the 61s. I don't remember who I had for side pieces. What was it? Data? Data and George, Section 31, George O. She's not one of the bad officers, too, is she? Not one of the Forbiddens? Does that not matter against the V'ger fighters? It doesn't say it about the V'ger fighters. Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 of the SNWs, but I didn't know if there's something quite ominous when you call them the Forbiddens. I don't know what else to call them. That is like a little biblical almost, isn't it? Janeway attack or defense? She must be attack. Health? Health. Okay. Should be able to see them on the battle reports. Might have overdone my Forbidden Tech SLB upgrades 1 mil past everyone. Oh, I've done that too. I mean, you never know what's going to happen over the next, what, 15 hours? And if it's all to your benefit, I mean, why not? Like if you get immediate benefit out of it, then it's worth. Nope. That's probably pretty damn close to the same effect. Yeah, that's reasonably close. So I guess maybe Seska and Suitor would be useful there. Well, and then Joaquim too. There's a lot of good stuff there. 0 points for me because there's 3 forbidden texts I haven't unlocked and the rest are maxed. You know, I was kind of thinking about that when I was looking at some of these leaderboards. Like this Fleet Commander one, I was like, I'm in the right group for putting in minimal effort on some of these leaderboards right now. I mean, this Forbidden Tech one too, like, there are only 4 people in this leaderboard right now. I'm gonna go find eating pants and shower before pizza shows up. Thank you for leaving on that, Tin Man. Dude, that's like cutting a juicy fart and walking out the room. Most wait till last day. Yeah, I usually do too, like, especially for something that doesn't pay out that great, I guess. I might as well do the 2 feature fighters that I half damaged. Drive-by. It was a drive-by tortoising. That's actually almost frustrating that just like the normal ass crew works so much better.
Here's a thought for someone. If clouds are really just fluffy water, does that mean we could technically float on a giant cotton candy machine if we figured out how to harness the wind? Forget skydiving, I'm going to start cloud surfing.
Cloud surfing sounds cool. Cotton candy machine, though. I mean, given enough surface area, yes, that would be doable. Wonder how big of a pile of cotton candy you'd need to float a human. Yeah, this is still the way to go. Because it's only doing... What is it, 25 hostels? No, not even 25 hostels. What was that, 18, 17? 17 hostels? Can't reach that 71 or whatever higher yet. More than all of us combined have, probably. Well, I can probably take this and go do the regular 71s. Chad Bro chillin', welcome in with the raid again. How was stream today?
Just to use.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. You just go to a spot on the highway. Okay. We'll go back to Blue Gate again.
Dude, that level gave it shakies. Adrenaline. I
The
don't
what?
need to do cardio tonight. Said that level gave me the shakies from adrenaline. I don't.
It was pretty
tonight.
It was pretty intense at the end there with fucking like,
Arc Raider, yeah. I was gonna say that looks like Arc Raider. Yeah, I was stream. Yeah, it's actually, you have a tab lurked on him. Well, I have a tab lurked on myself right now. It was a had. Yeah, I saw that you're level 26 now. Making really good progress. What was it, day 12 or whatever? Yeah, I was gonna fall for that Pelia trap again. No, this doesn't matter with Pelia. Pushing for the power leader event. Nice. I don't know how to respond to that comment, Butter Pecan. I was not lurking myself. I just happened to have a tab up of my stream. Apparently SpeakerBot doesn't want to speak that one. Why is it on a terrible clouds? Cancel the check. All right, if I remember how to do... I remember how to do this. Okay, it's not letting me copy though. Son of a biscuit. I have to have two chats up just so I can do the copy and paste, because one of them works better for that than the other. There we go. Test. Oh no, did we break speaker bot? There was an error speaking. I don't care about your damn error. Go. It really doesn't like that one.
Someone asked for a thought about any random topic. If clouds are basically just sky pancakes, does that make rain the syrup of the atmosphere? Just imagine a fluffy breakfast floating by as you sip your coffee.
Why are there two things about clouds? Was that delayed? Or did it take 5 tries? It took 5 tries. Is this one gonna go? I think they went at the same time. I think the one overrode the other. What a scam.
Someone asked for a thought about any random topic. If clouds are basically just sky pancakes, does that make rain the syrup of the atmosphere? Just imagine a fluffy breakfast floating by as you sip your coffee.
That took so long. That took so long. I wonder if TTS Monster has some issues.
Here's a thought for someone. If we're made of star stuff, does that mean we have to negotiate with our cosmic neighbors for some intergalactic Wi-Fi? I totally barter my best sandwich recipe for faster downloads.
Where did that one come from? It did the star one twice, didn't it? Or did it did the sky pancakes twice?
Here's a thought for someone. If cats could talk, they'd probably make snarky comments about our taste in music while simultaneously judging us for dancing like no one's watching, because clearly they are.
Okay. I don't know why that was going so delayed, but it's working now. Okay, I'm gonna take the Crenshaw. I'm gonna take the Crenshaw out and do some 71 Romulans. In G6 space, get the hazard daily done. No. That's not the Crenshaw. That is the Kaskari. SpeakerBot is a free application. It's tied to StreamerBot. I even think the TTS monster was a free tier. If it wasn't free, it's like super, super cheap. But if that keeps acting up, I might have to pass this off to like Tangia or something.
Here's a thought for someone. If we ever find a way to communicate with squirrels, I bet they'd have some wild conspiracy theories about why humans never share their acorns. It's probably all tied to a secret nut society.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't need to talk about the secret nut society here. I don't know what the D stands for there. D's, the D's Nut Society. I think that secret's out. Squirrels do not have permission to touch these nuts. Yeah, we've all seen what their greedy eyes are taking care of. Howdy, living noise.
Here's a thought for someone. If you ever feel useless, just remember that a broken pencil is still a pointless object, yet it can still draw a laugh.
That's slightly inspirational, I guess. It's a little literal on the draw. I don't know, does that count as more funny or more inspirational? Inspirational to number 2 everywhere. The random chat GPT thoughts are a laugh and a half. I always like them too. I was in an earlier release engine before, and it did a pretty decent job, but I updated to one of the newer engines and it's been doing a lot better. I need to look at options and see what other engines are available to me under my plan. Because I might be able to get one that's a little more... I don't know, a little bit different. Fuel injection is better than a carburetor. In certain circumstances. One full of satire. Yeah, I don't remember if that's what this one was kind of like promised to be, or if that was... I think it was that it was more thought out or something like that. I don't remember exactly how it was described. I don't even remember which one I'm using. See, this is GPT 4.0 mini. And I know, like, they're at GPT-5.
Here's a thought for someone. If clouds are made of water vapor, does that mean they're just sky marshmallows waiting to be toasted by a giant cosmic s'more? Imagine the flavor of a galaxy filled with gooey chocolate stars.
It was one of the cheaper ones. One of the cheaper plans, I guess, was the big reason. And it was one of the quicker response ones, too. Broke it, unknown error. Where did we get one unknown error? It didn't say unknown error, did it? Sky marshmallows. I didn't even listen to that one, to be honest. I was busy reading up on the model that I was using. Oh, the cooldown. Oh, so that was like on the Twitch side of things. I think the redemptions were limited a little bit to a certain number of times per user per stream. I want to say that there was like 5 redemptions per user. The Outpost Battle Path we're getting. I'm considering it myself. I'm not 100% certain if it's worth $20. I mean, 20K. 20k choice tokens probably has a dollar value that you could figure out. I'm assuming that they offer choice token packs still. Might have to look at the Sigma credits and the Cisco skill points. Yeah, here's Officer Depot tokens. So 48,000 of them is a $50 pack, and you're getting 20,000. So just in Officer Depot tokens, you're pretty close to $20 worth. As far as what they give for value.
If clouds are made of water vapor, does that mean rain is just the sky's way of getting rid of its water weight? Weather is just a giant water park for the atmosphere.
Wait. Was that a pee joke? Was that like a peeing in the pool joke? I think so too. Man, some of those jokes are a little deeper than others. I missed what you said, that bot interfered. So the choice tokens that are in the bottom row of the battle pass is about what Scopely considers $20 worth of choice tokens, just in those 2 milestones. Because they consider about 10,000 tokens $10,000 or $10. So just this item and this item on these 2 tracks of the elite, Scopely would consider about $20 worth of rewards. Yeah, it's definitely got clouds on its mind tonight. And it's probably because a lot of people are asking questions about the weather. I'm doing Borg Outpost. Do I want to upgrade Isolatic Defense and Critical Chance bonus, or just leave the things alone? So the only thing that I really consider to be beneficial is the very first thing that can be upgraded. And unless you're at the cusp of not being able to complete it, it may not be necessary. Good evening, Retro. How are you doing tonight, ma'am? Is there a way to look at that right now? I don't know if I can see that without having an outpost active. Upgrades. Yeah, you can. Okay. So yeah, like this first area here, like where it talks about like the retaliation side of things, that's the one that I only typically upgrade, because these other ones are technically for doing other things. Because a lot of them, specify hostiles and armadas. I don't think that most of them apply to... Well, I guess they'd still apply to the retaliation hostiles probably, but... It's one of those things. If it's enough to tip the battle in your favor, then they are worth doing. Because If it's not going to make a difference on your outcome, then they don't matter. That's what I typically do too, is I'll upgrade this to the point that it starts taking Sigma. So it's usually like 3 upgrades, and I think that's typically under what I normally win back. Okay, the retaliation ones don't count as hostiles still. I wasn't 100% certain on that one. The retaliation are the hostiles that attack you in the waves. Why did my Selkie die? Did I send I sent a fresh one there and do it? Yeah, so that first one is the only one that technically matters in my opinion. If you're doing other things, like if you're doing Augment Exile run that's kind of heavy, you know, adding Apex Barrier wouldn't hurt. And the crit damage bonus doesn't hurt to have. I mean, it's just a matter of if you're grinding with another ship out in other systems for a while. I don't typically run them myself because I usually set them and go to bed. I don't want to know. I'm sorry to hear that. I get enough of these hostiles yet for that? Let's collect all this stuff. I think that was the hazard hostiles. I still have another cloaked ship to do. I thought I did 3 of them already. Okay, so that's all I really should have to do up in this system. Thank you. Thank you for the toot. Oh. Crab Rave for the sound of the day. We haven't done this one in a while. Cranberries. Oh, let's see. We'll get the video version up. How long is this one? Oh, they got rid of the little preview window. Oh, that's the long one. All right, we have Crab Rave added. What did I set the channel points to? 100? What is it? Did I have a thing set for what the channel points are supposed to be for that? That's supposed to only be 50? I don't remember anymore. I didn't say. Only channel points, doesn't matter. Or did I do bits? Did I just put it for bits? Is that where it's supposed to go? I don't even remember anymore. Biggest alarm alert to use for the day. I put that underneath bits. It's not supposed to be under bits. It's supposed to be... I've already got one under bits. This is supposed to be underneath channel points. Too many different things to remember. Oh no, I broke sound alerts. There we go. Yeah, that one's only 4 seconds long. What happened to that 17-second one now? That one. Add and close. 1 channel point. There we go. That's the way that that's supposed to be. Hi, Jason V-Neck. How you doing tonight, super friend? That was supposed to be the... That was supposed to have the clip. Did I click the wrong one? I did clip the wrong one. I might just have to put the GIF on it. No, there it is. There it is. That is the correct one. Once if I could drop by via voice if you're down for a bit, but I need to use the bathroom, okay? Alright, still need to do Q's trials too. Where are we at with the V'ger? Does that mean I get a partial refund? How come Butter Pecans was longer? Well, did you play the Crab Wave one? Jesus Christ. That was one of the things from Five Nights at Freddy's. genetics. That was worth the bits. Yeah, I covered like the entire screen too. Yeah, the P-Hub one's only like 3 or 4 seconds or whatever. Like the lower the bits, usually the way I've got it kind of set up, like the lower the bits, the kind of generally the shorter the shorter the sound. You know, I think one of my favorite things about clips is like the random ass names and words and stuff that they put in there. Sometimes they just come across to a weird combination. Was it the Excelsior event? That was Excelsior event. We gotta do the VGR fighters. Okay, so there's one more there. I knew we had to be close. Collect all this crap before I forget to do the dailies. I still want to have a pip on the challenge track. Because I'm mad that I missed that last week. Alright, Excelsior done. Pull that back. Go do some G7 hostels and hopefully wrap up the battle pass at the same time. Alright, we got an ad coming up. I think I'm gonna grab a short break real quick too. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Just kidding, not sponsored.
F&A, Cotton, F&A.
That's weird. I didn't even hear that one. We break stream strickers now. It's only channel points. I'm not too worried about one channel point. Did this one just not have audio?
Here's a thought for someone. If clouds are just filtered water, does that mean rain is nature's way of giving us a drink from an aerial fountain? Stay hydrated, folks, even if it falls from the sky.
Man, it's really on a tear about the weather tonight. Let me do this test. It's not even wiggling the soundbar at all. It's at max volume here. Maybe that one's just broken. That one works. It's for the deaf. They're signing an American crab sign. No, that one just must be broken.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, Mike J. Yeah, that one definitely worked. It's called Crab Rave Louder. It's definitely not quieter. I have my sounds limited at a top end, so it technically doesn't really go any louder. Yeah, so we can refund the unplayed channel points. I think. Nope, it won't let me refund them. Wait, that's still the old one. What do we do? We owe 2 of them. We'll just do 2 of them. Oh man, I amuse myself sometimes. Oh, did I mark my next? I think I did mark my ship as dead. Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure. Okay, so I need to fast forward this one. Swap ship. Swap ship. Assign officers. G7. Go kill. Don't understand why your Selkie blew up. It's because of the revenge hostiles that are in the system. So they have like those auto attack hostiles in that system. Kind of like when you're below 0 on faction rep. And in the 60s, my Selkie can't quite sustain one full attack. Not with the crews that I'm running on it. Like if I go beneath the 60s, then I can handle it just fine, but like the officers on the flash pass, I haven't even looked at the flash pass yet. That's not bad. That's really not bad. I might actually get the paid one this time. Yeah, I typically send my miners all with one person too. Especially the transition ones. It's only $10. Yeah, I'll probably get that for sure then. I'd say that's probably $10 worth of officer shards. I usually wait until like the last day and then just buy it then. Just in case like I get pissed off about something and I don't want them to have my money. I was afraid I'll forget and then regret it. Yeah, it can happen, but I don't know, I'm not usually too sad if I end up saving $10. We're back. Yeah, do you want to join in the stream together or do you want to join in Discord? Front. Front, back, side to side. Yeah, we could just join in Discord. I don't remember, does the live lobby set up for everybody to join? I'll just start the stage, that's so much easier. Let's see, Discord's there.
Hello?
Hello.
How's it going, super friend? Good evening.
Good evening. Doing great. How are you?
Good to be home. For sure.
Oh, I definitely hear you on that one. All right, do y'all hear Jason on stream?
One of the best snacks. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me just put this here. How was I not in your Discord before? I could have sworn I was here.
I thought you had been here too.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Thank you for the follow, Nira99.
Hey, Nira. Good to see you, super friend.
All right, perfect. I always question if I set things up correctly because I got it set up in a very specific way where it comes through my mixer, and like I got to change a couple of things, and it's like I don't remember if I did it right.
I hear you. Oh, yeah, I am in your Discord. Yeah. No, I mean, it's on my list. It's on my list.
That's okay, perfect.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Yeah, so I have been here. Yeah. How has your games been going so far today up to this point?
It's been going pretty good. You know, like I was kind of thinking that this week was going to be like really slow, but I think I've been finding enough stuff to do.
And your dailies and whatnot apparently got better with some upgrades, right?
Yeah, when I got my ship up to tier 12, it flipped the script and gave me my shields that I needed to be able to do the 71s effectively.
Yeah, yeah. What are you at now per trip?
I've been doing 8 with a RNG in my favor of 9.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Because what is it? It's that hostile harbinger daily, the one that gives us the 25 starts for the surges. That's the one I was stressing about the most because I wanted to do those, you know.
Yeah, and that's the one that I accepted as not being able to get easily. But the V'ger hostels are the one that really surprised me, and I was like, "Oh no, this is the same struggle for the V'ger hostels as I'm having against the G7s," and I'm like, "Oh, so I'm just gonna have to fight with that for a while." but that's only 10. You know, like struggling to get 10 is a lot better than trying to struggle to get 50.
Oh, for sure. And are you hitting the same ops level, or are you trying to go up when you do those?
I tried one of the 72 Herox the other day. Butter Pecan actually saw me do that, and I only took out like half of the hull on it, but I don't think I was crewed like super well for it. Like I wasn't attempting to punch up. I was just trying to see like how much of that apex barrier I could knock out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I was like, the Apex Barrier one's that's the one that gave people the most trouble because of the mitigation requirements for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. You okay with the other one though? The ISO damage one. You're okay doing those ones?
Yeah, the other two have been fine. Like it takes 2 or maybe 3 hostiles usually for me to clear those.
Okay, cool. So you got something, yeah.
Yeah, and the Apex, I've got, you know, Sulu unlocked now and Anorax. And, I can throw in an Apex officer below deck, and I can really crew towards that Apex if I really need to get the points. But it was like one extra trip, so I wasn't too concerned.
Yeah, and it's it's decently. I mean, it's not like a 20-second trip. It's still decent though. It's not too far.
Yeah, well, I got insta jump, so it's a second.
Oh, legend.
That was the first thing. I think I had that like almost unlocked before I had it ready to unlock before I had the ship.
Did you get the squall early?
I did get the squall in the beginning of the arc, and I also did at least one upgrade pack.
I did not. I went free to play on that one.
I don't typically do an upgrade pack, but I didn't want to grind in Mirror Romulus, and I just wanted to get the extra speed ups out of the refinery.
For sure, the refinery has some decent stuff in there. I was so not happy when Flashpoints came out, so I was like, no, I'm not gonna get the squall. I'll get it free to play and pay the price later. I'm paying the price now.
I was in the minority. I was actually a little bit of a fan of Flashpoints. Like they had some poor execution on it, but I think overall, like what they were trying to attempt, I liked the picture that they were trying to build.
I can agree with you there. The execution was off because we all know. Remember that event where the servers had to get like top 3 or 4 or whatever for multiple days, and then it never happened because it was broken.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I was looking forward to the space changing the map.
Yeah, if they would have had some kind of like a really good path with that, I think that would have been very fun.
Yeah.
But I saw like your stream that you were doing some pretty big move ups in your hostile killing too.
Oh, when we were sciencing the 74s, right? Yeah, I like to do that. Every time I do like some weird upgrade either on an officer or a research or a ship or a building, whatever, I like to just do a science run. And then, because I had tiered the ship, I think the day before on Sunday, and I didn't really use it outside of dailies. And I was like, I want to see how high I can go. And of course, I couldn't reach the 74 system per se, but I guess they got me a system up in margin space where I can move on my base to just test,
That's good.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I definitely can't kill the 75s right now, but it was a science run, and I guess I was able to fulfill that. What's that one that never goes away now again? The combat training mission, the one that keeps going up.
Oh yeah.
Kill 3, kill 5, kill 10, or kill the boss or whatever.
Yeah, and I think when you get to the top end, it might keep on like recycling itself too, because I think it did that was it when it was still in G5, like when it was at the 50 level, like it kept on just recycling itself to go kill 50s again.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, just being able to go out and do those constantly.
It was, and I know, like I did like the weird way later on where I was like, I can't kill these whatever 70 somethings or 60 whatever, and I went to some other place like, oh wait, that armada counted. The armada counts as a hostile kill.
Yeah.
Like, working up from the G5 G6 life, I was like, that one counted. Cool. Can we do 5 more or 4 more? I got to kill 5 of these.
Yeah, that was
That's
actually
reckless.
like a real big hack for lower levels to ride along.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they got to push up on that track if they were getting carried or had enough group people to all do it together. It's hilarious.
Yeah, they have a lot of easier paths than we had back in some of the earlier sides of things.
Yeah, I look at some of my alts and I'm just like, that would have been nice for you. I mean, whatever, how long you guys started the game,
Mm-hmm.
Because I tell people, my server didn't start until like mid 2020 or spring of 2021. So I'm not a day one player. Whenever the game first came, what was it, late 2018, whatever, early 2019, whenever I was not a day one player just because my server wasn't around. And I tell people I purposely chose not to play this game because I don't want another mobile game coming off of the Pokemon Go life,
Yeah.
buying battery packs and stuff. But I'm just like, man, it's gotten, I mean, I guess there was that push that they wanted people to excel quicker past Ops 45 or whatever it was when they made that announcement during the initial aggregation release. So they've been doing stuff and the newer accounts, which is, I mean, I get it. It's cool.
Yeah, and like even that like G6, like one of the people I've had the pleasure of getting a couple of raids from over the last couple of days here, Chad. He's going through, like the Stream Elements campaign, and he's on day 12 and he's Ops 26, like that progress is amazing.
That is cool. That is really cool. Yeah, I've seen chat on the streams or the chats or something. Same one, right? That one has been on the yeah, okay.
I did some upgrades to some of my buildings, and I'm hitting between 10 and 11 hostels right now.
Cool. Which one did you upgrade? Like the war room or something? Or
I had a few that actually lighten up. So I got 1 level on the war room, which is a little bit of extra shield, which helps. A little bit of officer, a little bit of isolytic damage. I did 1 level on the armory, which is a little bit more shield and a little bit more mitigation. And I did 1 level on the engine technology lab, which is a little bit more shield and a little bit more mitigation.
And that, because that was the Explorer one, is that the Interceptor one?
That's the Interceptor one.
Nice, perfect, because you're using your Crenshaw, right?
Yep.
Love it. I love it.
Yeah, so that extra, I probably picked up an extra 200% shield today from that. I think even one of my fleet commanders, I did a little bit on one of the fleet commanders too. Jason, does this continue my streak on your channel?
You don't lose your streak. I'm not doing the shared thing, so don't worry, Omega J. You're fine. You're not losing it.
I should put you on.
However you want to do it, bro. It's just, I mean, just so you know, because I think someone's gonna ask me. I am not streaming tonight. It's Tuesday, so Monday. I'm trying to go back to my Monday, Wednesday, Fridays.
No, I won't put you.
I just wanted to hang out with my super. That's all good. It's whatever you want to do. It's I just wanted to show the love and the support to my super friend.
Oh, I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm excited. I like I said, I think when the days I do stream, you're up before me, so I get to watch your stream before I go live. So I get to, I like tracking everyone's progress of the content creators, just so when I come back to the following stream, I can kind of somewhat remember where we left off, on for everyone's progress, so we can kind of continue the conversations and all that stuff.
Yeah, you're
Not like stalker, but just as a friend.
yeah, your stream actually works out pretty good for me for like my wind down period too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you get to the point
No,
of
I
almost
appreciate that you
tucking me
drop
into
by.
bed.
In the bed? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I can sing you lullabies and all that stuff, man. I won't sound great, but
It's
but
the
I
effort that
appreciate you
counts.
stopping by the other day.
Oh, I always
Absolutely.
try to.
Absolutely.
Even if I don't say hi,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
there's
great.
a really good chance I've got a tab worked in the background while I'm doing something else.
Oh, yeah. I know. I have another chat window that's dedicated for me where I can quickly press the refresh button on the viewer list.
Mm-hmm.
So I see the name there. Don't you worry. Lurks are always appreciated.
Lurks? No, that's helps help. I was gonna say lurks lurk, but that's not the same thing.
Like I could probably do that, but I'm like, now I'm scared. What's up, Big Booty Banga?
Boom boom and all those
Curly
lullabies.
bracket effect. Let's go. Yeah, yeah.
Well, you got the Suno subscription too, so you could probably whip one up if you really needed to.
If I needed to, yeah. It's lately it's hit and miss when I'm on there because I don't know if it's one of the ones I'm working on. Sometimes it's quick and then sometimes it's like really laggy, and
Yeah,
gotta choose a better time to do it.
that probably does play into it a little
I mean,
bit, like if it's an active time.
that's what they were saying on the support side. It said come back later, might be a busy time. Like, okay, we're pooling resources. I get it.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Like, especially unless you're like on a premium plan or something, you're gonna be deprioritized.
Yeah, I know, right?
So this is one of those things I was thinking about for tying in some of my bot actions into my Discord stream. Is this one not playing again?
The Discord stream, I don't see it.
No, I just mean in the voice chat. One of my bot actions came up with the TTS. It's been really hit or miss here the last few days.
On the Discord bot?
No, just my regular voice bot.
Oh, gotcha.
Is it processing still? It might be processing still. There was an error
Boot up or
speaking.
something?
No, but it's been having some random errors every once in a while. This speaker bot got an update a few weeks back, and it's been a little hit or miss since that update. I'm gonna have to double check and see if they've got a newer
an update to the update.
Yeah. I found out last time when this was happening that I can get into the settings and do a test. But I was having troubles even doing that tonight.
Was it one of those bots that only works when you're live normally or something?
Yeah, it runs locally off my computer here.
Gotcha.
Try this.
If we could harness the power of all the mismatched socks in the world, we'd have enough energy to power an entire city, or at least a really funky sock convention. Imagine the dance moves that would follow.
Sock convention? I don't know where some of these random. I mean, it's random thoughts. I mean, I guess it's it's fulfilling its niche that it's asked to fulfill, but it's still funny.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
How about new?
So that's separate from like StreamerBot. That's its own thing.
It's integrated with StreamerBot. It's from the same team,
Okay.
but it's kind of like a voice portion accompaniment for StreamerBot.
Cool.
So like I have an
Cool.
action.
I like that.
I have an action inside of StreamerBot that basically asks ChatGPT to come up with a funny phrase, funny saying, random funny thought, and then it goes back to SpeakerBot, and then SpeakerBot's using TTS Monster to generate the voice.
And it's all free.
I don't remember if TTS Monster was free. I'm paying for the ChatGPT subscription, but it's like cheap.
Yeah.
Like it's probably costing me like under $1 a month.
Do you get to choose voices?
Yeah. Like with the TTS Monster, I think I'm on the free plan with that, and you get like 3 or 4 different voices that you can pick for free or something like that.
I might check it out just to have something fun.
It can be. I mean, you can tie it in with all your other stuff. Like I can do like just regular TTS. I can turn on TTS for everything through that, because I've kind of got it set up for being able to do like a Pokemon Go stream kind of thing, so that it can do
Cool.
like TTS for that, and then like if I'm driving or out walking around or whatever, then it can speak out the text into my ears, so I don't have to stare at chat while if I'm playing the game or whatever.
And do you have like some of the stuff like on a program to like a Stream Deck button where you just click it and then choose tap it and it clicks a random thing?
For the thoughts?
Yeah.
I did have it's just an action that I have in in the in StreamerBot. So like I did have like an action button that I could turn it on with. But, it's just basically a chat command. I have exclamation penny that can run it too. So it can be done from anywhere, but it's also just a redemption in the viewer rewards or whatever.
The Twitch thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what that was called. I hit the wrong one.
Oh, you're trying to hit Romulan?
I was trying to hit Romulan. I hit Federation Intercept or Federation Explorer.
Explorer, yeah.
That one, I almost killed that actually.
Ooh, you would have if you were higher hull. You would have, yeah. You would.
That was a lot better than I would have thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that is actually. I mean, you were just already low. But that's pretty good. No, you would have totally killed that for real. You would have, yeah.
How does that even compare to like one of the battleships? That's really
funny.
close.
It's funny because you and I were starting out with the Crenshaws, right? Going up there. And then it's sad that the Explorers are the weakest ones, but it's also against our triangle.
Yeah, so I'm always been nervous to hit them. But now I'm going to have to try one of these ones up here. Because I still have...
get to a point like how was not a worry for you when you get there,
Well, yeah, and there's still there's a reverse advantage because there's research that helps you go against the triangle. And then this is Klingon versus Romulan, so there's battle damage applied to that too.
I keep forgetting. I was just saying when you get there, I'm like, I forgot he has instant jump.
I take advantage of that.
Yeah, I literally was like, no, when you get there, and I'm like, I was expecting like a whatever, how many minute trip, and I was like, nope, he has instant jump. Never mind.
I do not mess around with a 7-minute trip. Screw that.
For reals, right?
Yeah, like I was actually thinking about mathing out how many packs I would need to buy to get my syndicate up to be able to get it on my miners.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would really like to have it on my miners. I should just actually start using the disco to get the miners up here is what I should be
miners
doing.
out there, yeah.
Yeah. But it's been having like random glitches here. Like right now it says that it's only 30 warp. And it just kind of frustrates me, and I just say screw that, and I just don't do it. Even though I just have to dock it
Do you
and
have the
undock it, but
Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, did you finish your Disco research? But no, you just explained it, so all good.
yeah. Yeah, it's some kind of weird glitch that started last month, I want to say. If it's outside of the base, it doesn't want to warp out to a different system. My game hates me. I was killing some 72s, but now it's sometimes I win, sometimes I can't beat them. Now with the same crew is weird. You know, I did change fleet commanders too. I might have to look into that a little bit deeper. I swapped in Sloan in place of 7 because I was doing some Forbidden Tech upgrades because I got this Quantum Slipstream unlocked last night or the night before.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's not high enough.
Yeah.
It's not high enough to be able to do anything with, but
oh, it's right because the hull part comes in later. Like
yeah,
I think it's like number 3 of the ability, the third ability,
something like that. Yeah, it wasn't quite ready to be used for that, but it added a lot of warp range.
Oh yeah, because that's the first ability. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's already at 11% warp range. So right now it's got warp range and critical chance, and I do good enough off of research on critical chance that I don't need to have a lot of boost added to that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like if I had just the third one, just dropping your opponent's shield mitigation, I think that would be enough for me to put that on.
The one I got my QSD very recently as well, and I got to that point where I was like, I was just saving my catalyst for upgrades because I had nothing else to really work on. And then it got to that point that I hate for all the stuff where it's like when you're at the level 50, trying to go to 50, you're trying to go to level 50 or whatever.
Yeah.
So you get the last 5, it's like, oh dude, it's 10%. Oh no. And it's catalyst. I'm like, dude. It hurts.
Yeah, it's really tough to get them maxed. It's really tough. I don't remember. It is.
Oh.
Like I'm just like, oh. I've got like the some of the basic ones maxed. And I might regret that a little bit, having taken, I don't know. Is that the Klingon one? No, it's the Federation one. The Red Matter, I'm kind of mad that I took that one up as high as I did.
Well, you can put on a ship eventually. I mean, because I see people that do it, I kind of have a similar thought. And I'm like, look, you don't have to worry about the Federation ship damage. You can still take advantage of like the hull and stuff.
Yeah, like most of that's very useful stuff. It's just, I should have done the time crystal for the Klingon damage. Because I'm not a Federation boy, so I'm not upgrading and building a Federation ship.
Oh, that's okay. Because like I said, you can just put it on something, you know?
Yeah, it goes on.
Get some damage, get some hull.
It usually goes on the cube, I think.
Mm-hmm. I don't regret the time crystal, and I'll tell you why. Because I just got the quantum slipstream. So it was my main thing on my my Roddy, or it's actually on my Crunch right now. So I don't regret that one, just because it's on a Klingon ship. So but I was like, what else can I get? I don't have quantum slipstream,
Yeah.
In the long period of time not having it, so it's all right.
8 more hostiles left for Crucible of War.
Can you click on yours? Actually, can I see that on yours real quick?
Yeah.
No, you're on the Crucibles of War. Sorry. So when you go to your requirements for Crucibles of War for your SMS, what's the bonus points for you?
Vengeance and
On the same
G7
one.
FKR.
Okay, so you are on the same thing as me. Dude, that's weird. Yeah, dude, we can't hit lower than a 71, man.
I know that kind of sucks. It came up with really great timing for me where my account was. Because if it would have been 5 days ago, I would have been completely effed on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what I would have done.
71s count.
Yeah, but I mean, you know how many you have to...
But it's...
To get 80 of those out of a G6 system would drive me freaking nuts.
Because you got to get them, you got to force spawn those when you're out of 71s. You got to kill the smaller ones to force them again.
It would have to take at least 3 hours.
Yep. And, same thing with Memoriam. That's the system, a mining system with no hazard. A neutral space one, it's still the same deal. You got to get them to spawn after a while.
I never thought about going. I never thought about going into that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a space that has no hazards,
That's a good tip, though.
Because I tell people that if they don't have a junker, that's a decent space if you got to get 71 kills.
Oh, that's also a short jump because of the
Yep. Super highway.
Yeah. That is a really good spot to go. I never really thought about that one.
I mean, it's not a faction place, so if you have a faction daily, then or whatever or event, then it doesn't work.
Right.
But it's just an option.
What's the beam able to take care of at max?
69 explorers for the junker.
I can do that in one shot.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's the 69 explorers, and then I would think it would be better on the battleships, but they're not. They're not when I'm trying to beam them up there in G6.
Yeah. It doesn't have any triangle add.
Yeah, so it's probably just this 69 explorer, and that's what I can win one shot. You can 2-shot the 70s and everything else, but up there, but that's just what I ran into.
Let's see, this system here. This is probably already playing into the margins, I imagine. This is another 70 system.
War Room is great. Which one's that one? Oh, is that entry to the margins?
I think this is the first margin system. Yeah, that's 7-star.
Oh, is that Sendiz?
Yep.
It says or something?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that would not work for doing any kind of beaming.
No. Because they definitely, once they hit that place, they jump up to the regular or the G7 powered ones.
Yeah.
War Room, yes, thank you for the reminder. I was very lucky enough to sneak in some gameplay at work, and I found a base that I normally crack because that individual just tends to log into their account and keep it active, but doesn't play. And I just crack the base, and I'm done with War Room. What event are you referring to, Mega J? Why don't they run it more often? The event, the War Room?
Yeah, the War Room.
I don't know. I actually don't even know the frequency of how often it runs. Is it once a month or something? I don't know.
Yes,
my bud.
I was gonna say, I guess I don't know if it runs typically during the Arc 2 or not now.
Okay. Because we have it on interim right now, huh? When it came out.
They usually do it like on the buildup of incursions, I think, is kind of where it fits in.
A good point. It's a good point as well. I didn't think about that. and I'm guessing this is their way of having you slow roll the free to play for that research, the warmonger, tactical
Yeah.
warmonger.
Probably.
So that might be it.
Because yeah, it ends. That would be roughly the same. No, that's at a weird time. So this will end at reset on Saturday night.
Oh, like 5 days or something like that, right?
5 days, 13 hours.
Yeah.
Oh no, 13 hours would put that in morning reset. Sunday? Oh, there's so much math there.
Yeah, I can't do math, especially with times.
So that's probably that probably ends right before incursions. Oh no, it's Tuesday today.
5 days. Yeah.
So it ends
Oh, it ends
next
Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Monday morning at reset.
Which I guess a lot of stuff will be ending there too, because that's the clear out before Arc launch.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait the extra 18 minutes and just get a little bit of a jump start with my next 8 hostels for tomorrow's 50.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Since they're not gonna count for anything extra today. Ooh, I can do trials and tribulations too. I forgot about that one. While we wait for reset, we can do Q's trial.
Good reminder. Did I do mine? Okay, I think I did. Yeah. Dude, I was telling Samo, you know, because she just got to she just ascended, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, the 3 times I was able to get on today, I could not find a node for the life of me in the Veil just for dailies. I was like, yeah, I could mine in margins just to get my loot for whatever, but I'm like, dude, I can't get a node.
You know, real interesting thing I've noticed in our Veil is gas has been very highly competitive.
Yes.
Ore has
Yes.
been fairly moderate, and crystal's been quite light.
Yeah, I think for my Veil, crystal's been light except for Sunday when it's the crystal ticketed event.
Yeah, the ticketed event, and
Yeah.
then the lead up into the lat rush too.
Yeah. So I was just like, okay, well, I guess I'm not getting dailies done.
Moody says, "Veil, what's that?"
Yeah. We're hidden behind the veil.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of funny. Like, I was actually surprised. There's one system up there that I noticed isn't Fog of War
In margins or
in the Veil.
really?
Mm-hmm. It looks like they might have missed one by accident. It's like one of the 71s, kind of like in the top left corner.
Like in the veil, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm checking margins. Sorry.
Oh, that's right, Booty.
Oh, you're right. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. This is yeah, I see it. Yeah. That one was is viewable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Surge Walker space. Interesting.
I think that's a mixture of Surge Walkers and Romulans. Or was there more than one?
Maybe it's on this one. It's all Surge for me.
Ooh, there might be more than one then. Because the system that I was using to hit,
Yeah. Oh no, that's not it. Sorry.
Mirnum. Okay, there's two of both of those ones out there.
Ligarium.
Yep, the one above it too.
Yeah, that's right. That one is doable.
Which it was
Or
kind of funny because I kind of just went up here randomly to start messing around
Flying.
with stuff, and then like when my
Yeah.
ship died or I left, I was like, "Oh, it's doing that weird glitch where you can still see the system." And then I
Yeah, this
realized
one's Klingon and Romulan.
I realized it was like, "Oh, no, it's not just that. They just don't have Fog of War on this one for some reason."
Yeah. I'm checking the 73 ones and 72s. They're all blocked off with I can't view those.
I didn't see any other ones
Nice
that
too.
didn't have the Fog of War symbol on them.
Yeah, it looks to be just those two. Good find, super friend. Good find.
I don't know if it's a big advantage, but it's an interesting thing.
Yeah. It's nice to know that I can see who's there without wasting NX juice.
Yeah, like if you're gonna if you got some red dots that you're gonna be looking for, I mean that's a system you can scan where they might not be aware that they're a little exposed.
Yeah.
Let's see, so we got the 125 there too. That's another thing I can carry over into after reset. I'm gonna get a jump start on all the stuff for tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. That way you'll have an easier day tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. It's my off day of streaming. Like I might even be able to get this all done while I'm at work. If they don't do anything crazy with the what do they call this event? Galactic Rush.
Oh, that's right. I haven't been up to date. I've seen some, wang about it being removed and added whatever. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm very interested to see like what the actual end result of what's in the store is going to be. Like they made some price adjustments, they took some stuff out, they
Mhm.
maybe added some stuff. I don't know.
When is that? So tomorrow? Or wait, no.
I think it starts
When
tomorrow.
is it? Tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah, it kind of makes me a little bit mad because the Vengeance event started today.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to make it tempting to actually play in that event because I'm going to be able to make progress on Vengeance with it if I do G6 materials.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not saying I have a lot.
Get something.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get at least one tier, that's already a win because you got one tier.
Yeah,
or one level
exactly.
or whatever you want to call it. What is it? 50 a tier? 25 a tier? What is it?
50. It used to be 25, but it's 50 now.
There you go. There you go.
And I'm getting closer. If I would have paid attention, I probably could have got another 100 shards, but I forgot to pay attention to the event. Another 75 shards I would have been able to get.
Oh, you are close.
I should be at 750. I should be at 750 right now, but I didn't get a chance to open the game yesterday morning to snipe a couple of positions on a leaderboard.
Yeah. If you go for it, I'm wishing you the best.
Nura went 70, don't have an epic,
yeah.
and got all the Vengeance BPs on the weekend.
Yeah, Nero went on a little spree, and I saw the screen cap of it. They sent it to me. Yeah, because you need like a tier 12 or tier 13 epic to build it.
That's true.
She's
12.
No problem.
Tier
Yeah,
12.
12, right? Yeah.
That's a little bit of a road.
But Nero's got like 300k of multi-phasics that was saved up.
That's not that big of a road.
Yeah.
That helps out. That's a big chunk right there.
Oh, it's 300k, right, Nero? That's what you told me? 300,000 multi-phasics?
Scimitar tonight. Scimitar is a sexy ship. I don't care.
Oh, dude, I've been saying that dude. It's like the most detailed like ship that I've seen out of the ones. It's crazy nice.
I think it's probably the prettiest ship I've seen in the game.
It's like textures on textures, or at least the illusion of textures on textures on textures of that ship. It's
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's aggressive, slow as molasses, but it's still mean. It's mean looking.
Oh, that is a battleship, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's... I don't know what it is about it, but I like it. Whoever was responsible for the artwork behind this one did an amazing job on picking the colors and the lighting and everything. This is the one that has the weird look on the back? No. That one doesn't have too big of a face on the backside. A lot of the ships lately have had weird faces.
Weird butts, face butts.
Yeah, yeah. This one's not too bad.
It's funny because from that angle, it always reminds me of like the Jem'Hadar battleships from DS9 when I see this angle. Very
Well,
similar.
there's probably something to that. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something to that. Sometimes it's interesting to read the lore that they put behind some of these ships.
Mm-hmm. It's cool though, especially when there is some type of connection to the shows or movies when they can do that.
Mm-hmm. Designed with Riemann revenge against the Romulan Senate. Oh, so this is actually from one of the shows then. Well, assuming they didn't completely make up a Geordie LaForge quote.
What did they say?
Said to quote Geordie LaForge, the functionality was perfect. The cloaking functionality. Emitted no
I can't remember if he said that.
tachyons.
Yeah, I can't remember if he said that actual word in the movie.
This
Because
was
I remember they were trying to find the
Shinzon's.
ship. Yeah, Shinzon ship. They were trying to find it and they couldn't. They had
You
to use
know,
Troy to find it.
for as many times that I've seen some of these movies, I feel like that's the one thing that I didn't pay enough attention to was the ships. Because like I think almost all of these ships I've had to go back and find like the clips of them in the series and the movies, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I remember that, but like my focus has never really been on how cool the ships were. It was always just on how the crew commands the ship.
Yeah, for the actual episode. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one. I don't know. That would have to be from the movie Red Resurgence. Is that the name of that movie?
Insurrection.
Insurrection. There we go. I'm like, I was like, there's a word in there, but I don't remember what it was.
Sorry, I was forgetting this the other night. The name of the movie.
It's one that I haven't seen a lot because it wasn't on like a lot of the streaming platforms for a while. Like some of the other movies were on, like for whatever reason, like all the like
deal. Yeah.
Like all the TOS ones were on there, and then like the first TNG movie was on there, and then like all of the newer ones. But yeah, Generations, not Generations. See, that's kind of a weird thing because like I don't remember exactly what Generations covered, and because like some of the movies they've had like some of the weird like little crossover time travel type of stuff happen every once in a while, and it's like I don't remember how some certain things are tied together.
Yeah.
Especially like the game hasn't made any of that clearer. because they love to throw in that time traveling thing. I'm glad they kind of quit that. That got old
You
for a
know,
little bit.
when I first started this game, when I was actually reading the missions, I was like, this has got to tie into the movies and something like that. I'm like, nope, it didn't.
Yeah, they just had like they've gone through a spatial disturbance and traveled through time into this system in this tangential space. Okay, that was easy writing, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, last chance to do something before reset. I made a really good knockout on the events today. Usually I don't knock out this many goals.
Well, you did, like you said, you did do those building upgrades and some stuff. Helps out.
That's
Well,
true. I don't do buildings every day.
So that helps with more kills per trip. So that cuts down on travel time.
Yeah, I even did both of the cloaking ones today.
Oh, nice, nice.
I just happened to get like one of the chests, I think in the export store or whatever, where you have like the ship abilities chest or whatever. I got some extra tachyon things there. Because now that it helps, I'm trying to actually utilize that because that's actually helping with a little bit on the punch up side of things.
Yeah, for the cloak damage bonus.
Mm-hmm. And I gotta catch up on some of that research because I really slept on that.
Yeah, use it for daily. You know,
Yep.
get daily done with those researchers.
Yeah, because generally it gives me like one extra ship on that hull.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Somebody skipped leg day. I don't know if you can count that as leg day. That's more like having your pinky finger not stretched out before you try to hurl a dumbbell. I mean, that cloaking research doesn't do a lot, but it helps. I don't even know how much of it is left. I mean, most of the stuff I don't have is like the length of time. Oh, that was Star Trek Nemesis. That's the one.
Oh, did I say Insurrection? I'm sorry. It is Nemesis, yeah.
Yeah, it sounded right in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the word Nemesis, I'm like, yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
This is the one I need to do the research on, is the base mitigation stats while cloaked. Like, I think that's the one that's going to help me the most.
Oh, yeah, mitigation, yeah.
Yeah, Shinzone was Picard's clone.
Yep.
That was also Sela was in that too, right?
Ooh. From Stargate? Or what?
No, Nemesis. That was also where Sela was from, right?
No. Sela
No?
was episode TNG's only.
Oh.
They had a female Romulan commander, like Denatra, I think that was her name in the movie. Commander Denatra. She's played by that one actress from like what's her name from Starship Troopers. She played Diz. Dina Meyer. Yep. She was the one that helped join Picard at the end battle, and then until they got V-wrecked.
I don't remember it enough. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Oh, it was just a thing when Picard was outnumbered, and he was like, "Oh, we're in trouble." And then they go the Valdor. That's when they introduced the Valdor ship into that movie, and they were supposed to help Picard out, and they got V-wrecked.
I can kind of remember that scene.
Yeah, I was like, okay, cool. They have an edge. There's three versus one. I'm like, nope. It's 1v1 again.
All right, let's see if reset lag impacts battle. I went through reset lag like really cleanly yesterday.
Lucky.
I feel like today's looking decent too.
I hate when reset lag happens during arenas. I'm like, come on, man. Come on. It's bad enough as it is, guys.
Yeah.
For those that do arenas, at least, I was just like, ugh. Like, my ship's not moving. I can't attack anything.
Yeah, it's already bad enough if you've got a cube in the system.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that chest didn't take too long to open at all.
Here's a thought for someone. If clouds are made of water vapor, does that mean rain is just the sky sweating after a big workout? Next time a storm rolls in,
I had a clean reset lag too.
Gym session.
Dude, you're a good luck charm, bro.
That happens.
Okay. I have to stop by your stream every
reset.
Every time there's a reset lag, yeah.
I get by with it pretty decently most times.
Good luck, charm. I'm telling you. We just proved it. Facts recorded live on stream. Are you going to be active for this incursions?
I haven't decided yet. I usually kind of
this time.
I used to stream them like pretty frequently, but now I'm kind of more like either I can participate in them actively or I can stream it. It's kind of hard to do both.
Mm-hmm. I haven't decided yet either.
Do you need to max out?
I think the last one. What's up?
Oh, Omega asked in chat, do I need to max out relativity?
Or
need is kind of a strong term.
Are you sharing that because of what Shiz has been telling everybody, Omega J?
Shiz has got some crazy ass battle logs.
Well, Shiz has been pushing people to use the relativity when they get to G7 for that kill the 10 hostiles thing.
Yeah, and Shizman was very successful with being able to do that.
Yeah, I just choose not to. That's why.
I tried with mine, but mine was like tier 12 or tier 13, so I couldn't pull it off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I mean, you could do a lot with a relativity that's maxed. I mean, that'll even help with outposts for people too.
That's what I was getting at, Butterbacon. Was it just for carrying a level 70 Chromata leg?
It's a tough thing because it starts taking, kind of heavy resources, and like at a certain point you're making sacrifices to level it up.
Oh, the final tier is for when it takes what 6-star mats or whatever it is.
Yeah. So you kind of ask yourself at a certain point, like, is it worth it to put that into this ship right now, or is it more worth it to put it into my epic?
It's timing too, where you're at in the game, I think.
Yeah. Like I kind of got to that same point with my GS31. Like it's competing with my Crenshaw, and it's like
Oh, for the interceptor. Yep.
Do I need to start thinking about a 70 epic? I mean, it depends on how
There's a
soon
couple
you
ways.
plan on
Yeah.
going to get to 70.
And what type too.
That's true. Like if you're gonna go with a ship that's not gonna compete with the Explorer for materials, like it's not gonna be that big of a deal. But if you're gonna have an Explorer, then it's gonna be direct competition.
I mean, I've already known a lot of people that just stuck with their Roddy and Junker and Relativity until they got their Epic. They totally skipped the rare and everything just because they were saving up the mats to build their ship to get it to like tier 13 on day one or something like that. Something crazy. Yeah, a few people have done it, man. It's funny. They'll be like, holy crap.
Thanks for the crab rave, Butter Pecan. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I was just saying, I've seen people just stick with their Roddy all through G6, up until up 70, where they, their Roddy and their specialty ships like the Junker or the Relativity or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then they skipped the rare. They skipped working on the cube and they went straight to a tier 13 epic on day one.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like my G6 rare was, well, both of my G6 ships, my uncommon and my rare, were both just mechanisms to get the cube tiered up. Like I didn't use them a heck of a lot.
Yeah, because I think people they look at the cube differently, where it's like, dude, I got to upgrade my cube because it says I need a tier 6 whatever ship or whatever, and I'm like, they've introduced other ships into the game since that ship came out, that
Yeah.
can hold you off.
Yeah, you can get by without a lot of the faction ships. I don't know how much I would suggest it, but it can be done. Especially if you're going to be making a quick push to high ops. It gives you a really good opportunity to save on materials for ops. And research, I guess, for that matter.
And research. Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff in the game that requires multiple ships too. Because like outposts and even like G6 solo armadas, at the earlier stages of that, it's hard to do that with one ship.
I love my Junker. Before I came on stream, I was going in and multi-attacking people. I was beaming and attacking at the same time. I love my Junker.
Yeah, it's been a fun ship. It's just getting to the point where I can actually do stuff with it.
Yeah, I mean, just like like the cube, it's like, and what any other ship, it's like we tell people it gets better once it's maxed, or
Retro finished March of Progress already. Is that the one that you can get some extra points on by doing like artifacts and stuff?
Oh shoot! Thank you. Let me go check. Did it expire?
Do we have March of Progress? I don't think we have March of Progress.
Oh no, we have ahead of the curve. Yeah, no, I forgot. March of Progress was removed for G7. Let me just do the artifact one because that's still latinum and some dilithium.
Do I have to get the Vengeance? The Vengeance is a debatable subject.
I will tell you why I got it. How about that? I'll give you one point of view. When I was using my Crenshaw for both PvP and PvE for my dailies, and I didn't have a Quantum Slipstream or Godsend at the time, I was going through fusion rods, swapping out tech, Forbidden Tech and Chaos Tech. I got over that. I'm tired of swapping out. So my goal with the Vengeance was to have a bigger PvE ship. That's why I got it. I mean, yeah, I use it for PvP because arenas, whatever, right? Because there's an event for that. But primarily, my vengeance is PvE.
It kind of fulfills that same niche that the ISS jelly filled.
Jelly, yeah. Back
You
then,
know,
yeah.
like
I used the jelly back then.
it was definitely a useful ship at 39, at 40, at 41.
Back then.
But at 42, you know, like that ship really didn't have any long lasting usability. It was really limited on warp range. I don't know if we're going to encounter the same thing with the Vengeance. You know, compared to the 72 faction ship, if it's going to have, you know, like fall short of warp range or anything like that. I think some of that's yet to be really fleshed out all the way.
Yeah, I don't know with the new stuff coming out. I will say early on, at least where the game is at, for wherever, you know, where I'm at, there's no warp range issue with it. For the ops level hostiles you have to hit. It's just a matter of when you first get it to get the components done. Because you only have one slot at the bat.
Yeah.
So I got to do the events right afterwards to get the ship parts. But it's useful for me. Is it a must? No, it's not a must. Is it a nice to have? Absolutely a nice to have.
And like the way that I'm approaching acquiring the Vengeance is it's just about smart spending. So like this event pops up twice a week.
Something like that, yeah. It's
so like
frequent.
Yeah, it's frequent enough that you have every opportunity. It's a lot of materials to get this first milestone. Because it's 10 points per G6 uncommon. So it's 152,000 uncommon to get 50 blueprints. It takes a little bit to acquire that. This is the reason that I actually pushed to 71 was just because the Vengeance acquisition was going to be a lot easier at 71 than it was at 70. If you're going to camp at 70 for a while, you're going to be able to get that stuff saved up, but you're going to have trouble spending the mats, saving up the mats to really do it without like buying packs.
Yeah.
But like this loyalty chest here, I get 11,000 uncommon in that. So that's, what is that, 10% of what I need for one milestone. The 30-day chest is paying out 40,000 materials. So that is about half of one milestone, or a third of one milestone.
Yeah. And it's like what, 45 or 5,400 rare for each? What do you have? Is it 54?
Yeah, 5,400.
Yeah. So for the rares, which is, you know, greatly needed for everything.
Yeah.
That's what I did, bro. I was like, I was telling people, I knew that there was going to be a change in those chests. Granted, I don't save like most people do, but I knew that was coming. And I had initially timed my 7 days to come in on a Saturday evening. So when I do my Saturday evening dailies reset, whatever you call it, I'm good. I get my 7 day and I can get a 30-day every month on that time. But I kind of changed mentalities on them when I was working on the Vengeance, right? For those of the Vengeance, I changed my mentality. I was like, I changed beforehand for different reasons, but I'll just say this. I didn't worry about weekend spend events, SOBs and all that stuff. I was like, I'm going to save for when the Vengeance event comes out. That's what I did. And that's hard to do for many people, or if they choose to do it, even if they just, it's hard because some people are all about SOBs, and I get that. No shame, nothing wrong with that. So I was like, no, I'm going to spend when I was talking to Nir about this last night. I was like, when I was doing that, I'm going to spend what I want to spend for that event. I don't need to wait all week until the weekend. I was even pushing off requirements or OCD requirements for Chronicles of the Ascendant.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I was like, the only event that mattered was the Vengeance event. If I had to spend something, right? But that's me. I'm not saying everyone should do that, especially if they like spending on the weekends. So just putting that out there.
Well, that's the thing, though. A lot of people like to spend on the weekends because you also have a
Mhm.
spend event typically too. So the
Mhm.
regional leaderboard is a little more competitive versus doing it like today. Might
Oh,
not
yeah.
be as
Yeah.
competitive.
When I first went on to G7, I was like, what are all these regional leaderboards? No way. I'm looking at these names. I'm like, I know these names. No way.
Yeah, it's like, oh, these are the names of the people that I recognize from the bigger streamers.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, no way. I'm going to get 110th place and get nothing.
Yeah, I think they just expanded the regional leaderboard because I don't think it was 25 a couple weeks ago. Or even a
I
week
think it's
ago.
depending. I haven't kept track, so you would know more than I would on that, but I know it's changed on and off. But I'll take your word for it because I haven't really been checking. Like when it comes to the Vengeance regionals, I'm like, no, I'm not looking at this.
I think it's 71. The 71 was a different leaderboard than 70.
Yes.
So
it
like
was.
this is a 71 plus leaderboard. I feel like a lot of the heavy spenders pretty much have it. And it's people that are kind of in my boat that are moderate spenders that are in the event right now.
Mhm. Mhm.
I mean, granted it's day one, but like right now the first milestone completion would get me into the top 10.
Yep. 'Cause I was like, I think the last one I did really well on my regional, just because I went ham on doing all whatever is it 5-10 tiers of the Vengeance to get the BPs for the solo, the SMS portion of it or whatever. And because I did that all at once, I did well on the regional. So I got extra when I was done with when I got the stuff what I needed for the Vengeance, but then I had overage extra because of that. I did all mine off the solo. I mean, the regionals, like I said, you can get some. You can naturally get some depending on how your bracket is. If you go ham on the solo board or your individual board, SMS, heroic, whatever you want to call it.
And it's typically kind of just a little bit of a bonus.
Yeah, it's a bonus. Exactly.
Ended up with 1,200 blueprints. Well, Nura, that
Yep.
means that you're a fifth of the way to your second
Nira
one.
spends. Nira's a whale, just so you know.
Well, that's a fifth of the way to your second
Yeah.
one now.
Yeah.
By the time you get your do you need to no, you only need to have one tier 12 epic because it gave me two.
Yep. Only one.
Two of
Only
the
one.
unlock things.
Yeah, you get that. Yeah. Once you hit ops, whatever it is, or tier whatever on your ship, whatever it is, you get those things.
I was really surprised to see
yeah.
that it actually gave out two.
It was a nice surprise, wasn't it?
It didn't really matter to me.
Just to get it because you weren't expecting it, right?
I wasn't expecting it, and I didn't have an intent for it either.
Yeah.
I mean, it could become like like the ISS jelly at some point, and like maybe there's a scrapping loop that can come out of it. Broken Wolf, I really missed your notice. Just a little bit over 3 hours. Oh, the crab rave.
Feel bad, Broken Wolf. It's Twitch, and I was already on the way home when Cottontail started his stream, so it wouldn't have mattered for me. I just actually went on Twitch just to see who was online.
That happens. I mean,
Yeah.
if I don't trust Discord on my phone either, because if I look at it every day, there's like 800 notices.
Dude, I know. I just got added to another Discord server. I'm like, dude, I think I'm gonna leave.
I mute some of the servers that I'm on if I'm like not really tuned into it specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll turn off any of the app mentions and stuff like that. I have some that are just straight up muted, so they won't even show like unread messages.
Oh yeah.
Because you know, like
I
some of
have the
them,
one where it shows the number, but no audio.
some of them I have set up so like you know, like other streamers that I follow, but I'm not, you know, like as part of the community as I am with the STFC side of things. You know, like where if they're having some kind of you know, like a viewer interaction thing where you're posting pictures, like some of them to like show me your junk drawer, show me your fridge, show me your pantry, you know, like
Mhm.
kind of like the rate your computer setup kind of thing. You know, like I'm on Discords for reasons like that with other streamers, and yeah,
I loved that. I love it.
yeah, and then like it when free time pops up, you know, get into the general chat and BS with people and hop into random voice calls. I assume that I completed Crucible. I gotta double check. I did. Yeah, I was shocked to see 71 be the minimum level for that. Like, I was not prepared to see that.
Yeah.
That probably could have been a clip from my stream yesterday when I saw that. It's still a light event day because there's only three actual events. There was the Crucible of War, the Excelsior, and then the Tech Tuesday.
Shoot. Did I do the Excelsior when I was at work? Let me see.
I guess the Domination counts too, but that's such a passive thing.
Yeah.
Outpost, the Outpost, yeah, that was tied in with the normal Crucible though,
normal
I
one.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to go double check to see if that one got done. Because I didn't know if that was like the Ferengi one where it takes just a little bit extra than like what their normal Battle Pass one is. What do I want to upgrade? Research. Yes, more interceptor damage.
Yes.
Need more points still. When I need random points, I go to the Starships tree.
I know, right?
I've still got like Mantis research that I can get points on, and
Those are great for dailies, man.
Defiant. Yeah, I know. I use that all the time. There is one random one that I need to do something of, I think. There was like a ship parts thing.
What, efficiencies?
Yeah. I think there was an efficiency one. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Underneath GS31. Ship parts for upgrading 4-star plus ships.
Nice. Yes.
I remember like when I was getting ready to do the Crenshaw upgrades, I was like, oh, I can do that one. That one's beneficial. And it doesn't cost Sigma. It doesn't cost Sigma speed ups too.
Lucky.
Yeah, well, that's why I go to the Starships tree, because none of that stuff costs Sigma speed ups. I might have to look and see if there's like officer XP on these domination ones. All right, Syndicate Pass one is done. Battle Pass one is done. Okay, never mind. Don't have to do it.
Nice too.
Sweet. Who else is streaming tonight?
For the game or just whoever? I mean, there's
Either one.
Samo, Bensai. That's about it. I think DJ's rated one of the two because he was streaming the same time you were.
Oh, Ben's actually playing. Like most of the time when I look at his stream, it's like
it's his words getting
offline.
us
Yeah.
synced. Yeah.
I'm guessing Samuel's probably not going to be on too much longer. We always raid Samuel, so we can raid Ben. I'm not actually even following
She's
Ben.
been. Oh my gosh, she's been streaming for the past hour and a half. Has it been that long since I last PM'd her? Yeah, it has. Holy smokes.
Oh, so she just
Because earlier she wasn't on. That's why when I came to visit your stream,
she's been starting
wasn't
so
on yet.
early. I guess I just assumed that she's already been on for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. All right, we're gonna go raid Ben. Well, thanks for joining me up on the stage, super friend Jason. Appreciate that very much.
Oh, I loved you and I appreciate you a lot more. That's great. I was happy to be here. I'll let you go. But thank you for having me.
Yeah, anytime.
Well, be careful when you say that. Be careful. Be very, very afraid.
I think I have you on my Insta allow list.
Okay, I appreciate that. I don't have a stage set up yet. I need to. Actually, wait, hold on. Your stream is still up, so I got to watch what I say. I'll wait for the raid to finish before I continue.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. All right, I'm gonna say goodnight, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. We'll probably be live again on Friday for arenas because I've got a little bit of a trigger figure bug, and I think that's a good way to get a little experimentation in just to make sure some things work better for incursions on Saturday. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of the week and has a great night.
Good night, everyone.